spider guard. We might go over like a sweep or two when they stand up. Then I think when they go into a different guard, I haven't made up my mind what I want to do. So last week I went over the omoplata and the triangle in a little more detail. Okay, so our setup was 2 sleeves. Then unlock your feet, lift your hips a little bit, move your hips out to the side. Top knee comes in and opens. Bottom knee comes in and opens. Okay. And so the key difference between the omoplata and the triangle is where their arm position was. Okay. So I'm going to make a little space, put my foot in, and extend. Okay. Now here, his arm, you see his arm is outside of my legs. Okay. And his elbow is open, it's away from his ribs here. So I'm going to use that to go for omoplata. Okay. So from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep my wrist and his wrist right next to my hip. Right here. Okay. Keep my elbow glued to my side. If my elbow's away, it's easy for him to pull his arm away. You've got to find my small shoulder muscles. And now my lats and my back are engaged. It's really hard for him to pull his arm away. So lock your elbow next to your side. Now, this knee, I'm going to straighten my leg so that when my knee comes against the back of his armpit, where his triceps and his armpit meet. Okay? As soon as that happens, as soon as it clears, I bring it forward. I'm opening up his arm here. This hand is real important to kind of keep his wrist at my hip. Okay? Now, from here, I can bail on my other grip. This leg, now I extend my body, and this leg stays straight and goes to the back here. And I want to keep my legs straight and heavy here to keep his posture down. When you finish an omoplata or you do an omoplata, his posture's down. If I'm like this, right, my knees pointed up, it gets into the ability to posture up. Okay? So if my leg is straight, point down, he goes ahead and tries to posture up. He's got my whole body in like this. Okay? So as soon as I'm there, I switch my grip. I'm going to sit up and grab his belt. However you want to grab his belt, just so he doesn't roll. Okay? I'm going to come to my body. Keep my feet crossed, legs straight. Sit up to my butt. There's multiple ways to break something down. I'm just going to go a simple way. You can use the belt, but sometimes the belt spins. You know, when you're trying to pull it, sometimes it spins around their waist. So from here, I usually like to go and grab their hip. Just cup and grab this hip bone. Okay? I'm going to start scooting my hips around in a circle around his head, around this way. And as I do, I'm going to create a little space with my hips and I pull him into that space. And I keep moving. Okay? As soon as he's here, I now bring my hand to secure his wrist. Come over to this side, guys, so you can see what I'm doing. I bring my hand over so I can secure his wrist, his arm, so he doesn't just pull it out. Most of the time, it's going to be pretty secure even if I just lean forward and you pull your arm out. Pretty hard. So I just have the safety here. I like to come with my other hand underneath, either grab lapel or as I switch, gable grip, and just hug. That's fine here. I don't like to finish the omoplata like this because I think it's kind of a hindrance. When your legs are like this, your hips want to go this way, which will still finish the omoplata, but I like to bring like in a Kimura, you bring his wrist kind of down at an angle towards the back of his head. So that's why I like this, because now he came and with my weight on his hips, he won't be able to get to his knees or anything. I use this foot to push, and my hips come up this way.
Possible to hold that arm up from that position before you transfer to that?
No, I think he straightens his arm maybe, but his wrist is locked to your hip. It's you don't have to worry about it. So right here, boom. One more time, I'm gonna go through it. Lift my hips, get them out to the side. 1, 2, kind of our headquarters position here. Little space, foot in the bicep, stretch away, turn my body to the side. I see that his arm is open, so I extend my knee. So boom, open. Here, keep my legs straight. Cross my feet if I want. Square up, sit up. Grab his hip. Okay? Base, scoot, pull, scoot, pull, scoot, pull. Until he's flattened out. Come underneath. Grab something if you want. However is easiest for you. I have a little bit longer arms, so I can grab something under here. Switch your feet. Okay. If you feel, this is uncomfortable for you, it's okay just to base here if you want. But I like to get on them, pin them down. Okay? And then from here, bring your head towards his, lift your hips up. Okay? Questions? This was last week. Just kind of a review. No? Okay. So now we're going to go over triangle as well. Triangle. Same setup, right? Boom, we get into our headquarters position here. We're here. Except for this time, his arm's on the inside. Either by him putting it there, me going for, like baiting him into this, or it happens when I get to headquarters. Like sometimes you get here, yeah, and they just do this, and they put their arm in there, and they can start looking for a triangle. Okay, so his arm's on the inside. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to keep this foot where it is. This foot, or this arm pulls. As I pull, I lift my hips up. Okay, it's really important to do that. Instead of just doing this, there's tons of space for him to pull his arm out and get a knee in there or whatever. I come here, try to shove my hips into his armpit. And then this one goes over and lock. Okay, you don't have to worry about locking the triangle up right away. I want you guys to be used to going through the motions of finishing a triangle. Okay, but it is really important though, don't have your heels just relaxed here, because that's going to make it a little bit easier for him to get posture. So once I'm here, my heels are biting down. Okay, and I always have something on his head holding his posture. Okay. So right away I can go here, hold his hand, hold my shin, foot in the hip. Notice I don't step out like this, and rotate down so everything's tight. Scoot away a little bit, get an angle, bring my knee up to my elbow, and over. Point my toes up, down, start to squeeze. Okay, so that's the key difference between the omoplata and the triangle is here, his arms to the outside, his elbows open, so I'm going to go for the omoplata. Okay. Now sometimes you can use going for the omoplata to bait the triangle. I'm going here, oh, he closes his elbow in, another way. Yep, I'm going to lift my hips, okay, for the triangle. Okay, so you can use those two back and forth. Okay, but real important. Right here is lifting your hips and pull his arm. Lift your hip, pull his arm. Okay, pull. Okay. Use this when you go here. Use this leg and stomp over a little bit. That'll help, and then you can lock it up. Okay. Any questions? This is a review, so it's kind of quick. Yeah.
In a free roll, I kind of have trouble with the other person standing up.
Standing up?
Yeah, in like smashing.
In a triangle?
Is the hips the step where I should try and keep my back as straight as possible to keep him from
right here?
Putting his head forward and
In the triangle?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if he's stacking you?
Yeah, like that.
Yeah. So this is a defense here, him turning this way. So your biggest thing is to either bail on it number one, or shoulder lock. You can finish a triangle here. You can, even if I don't have it locked all the way, I can shoulder lock and finish a triangle from here. I don't have to have it locked all the way. So people think a triangle, when you get a triangle, you know, you have to be under the person. And you don't have to be under the person. Like you don't have to be like right here. You know, being out, having your hips actually a little bit in front of them is probably better. Okay? So you want the least amount of their back in the triangle as possible. You want just their arm and their neck. That's what a triangle is. Right here. So, does that make sense? So if people start stacking, shoulder rock, shoulder rock, shoulder rock, and then, I mean, you can still finish a triangle being stacked. So, stacking is fun. If he's stacking me, like, there's still a triangle here. This is big time triangle city. But, and then armbar as well. Stacking is typically for armbar defense, and postures typically for a triangle. Okay, any questions on those? This is a quick, kind of a quick rundown of last week, and then we're going to go over another this week. Finish that out. Nope. Okay, blue belt's find a white belt. Ask questions if you need to. Okay, hands up. 1, 2, 3. Was if they base on their arm from just the hammer sweep, right? So we're here. I make my space. I'm going for the hammer sweep, and he bases on his arm. It comes back into me, and I use that to go for an omoplata. Okay. The second thing I did was I'm making my space here, and he puts his knee up, but there's no space here for my hook, right? So I can't get my hook under here. So this is why I kind of went over the triangle stuff too, because I think we were getting sloppy on it. So I came here and entered my hook. Okay, and I pulled him and then extended. Now I lift my hook, my hips, and get my triangle. Okay, so I wanted us to kind of go back over the fundamentals of those two submissions because they meet right after, you know, the sweeps and the submissions meet together. So, okay, so next we're going to go over a new sweep. Say we're here and we're playing spider guard, and he decides to put a knee up. Maybe he's going to put that same side knee up, because a lot of the times they use that same side knee to go on the back of your hamstrings to pressure your leg in and try to free that grip, right? So I got to see that. If I see that, I got to be kind of quick on this. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use my other foot. I'm going to make a little space. I'm going to go underneath his knee. Okay? So I'm going to extend that a little bit, and now my hook goes underneath his knee. Let's switch. Let's switch that. My shoulder. So my hook goes underneath his knee here, and this stays there. Now so I have this spider hook, and I have his sleeve. This sleeve is now going to be punched in between his legs as I continue to go up and kick over. I push myself up either into like a side control or knee slice, pass, or just into maybe even not. Just got to follow them over, back roll over. Okay. So again, maybe we'll start with double spider guards. Okay. We're going to one side or the other. You're never like this in spider guard. Either have one side extended like this, one side pulled like this. Okay. So let's say I got this and he brings up that leg. Okay. So immediately I bring this hook in right underneath his leg there. Okay. Right away I punch this in, pull this in, extend this up, and use my leg to lift. Okay. Now I'm going to roll over my shoulder. I'm just going to kind of follow him. As he falls, I follow him over and I push myself up. And I get to here. Either a knee slice or sometimes you end up just in mount or whatever. If you set up a knee slice, make sure, you know, if you land in this position, try to get your underhook or try to get your head in low. Okay? Any questions? It's pretty simple. Pretty simple sweep.
What's so is it just spider guard? Or is it a high spider guard, like if you have Wolffield biceps?
Nah, it's just spider guard.
It's not called anything else when you just, like have your knees up? Okay. Let's go.
Yeah. So are you talking like this?
That versus, yeah.
No, this is just kind of like the beginning of the spider guard. We were calling it headquarters because this is kind of where we're basing things out of. Once I get a foot in his bicep, that's called a spider guard. Whether it's one or two,
Okay.
it doesn't matter. Okay? So I extend that, maybe I get to here. Once I get to like, maybe I start lassoing, like this is like a lasso spider guard, or lasso guard. It's just a whole other bag of tricks. But now we're just into spider. He puts that up, and I gotta be right away. Because sometimes you not necessarily even have to put his knee in my in the back of my leg. He can even just pull his arm straight down and knock my heel against his knee and free it that way. And now he's got underhook, yeah. So I mean, once you see that, you gotta kind of be proactive about it. Maybe stretch him away and hook here right away. Woo! Like a big steering wheel. You're using your leg. Okay? So you're here. Extend, roll. Maybe sometimes you come in and mount here, or you come back in a knee slice. Okay? Any questions on that? So don't really think that it's your hook here with your foot that's doing everything, because it's not. It's just turning it. Stuffing this and kicking this, that's going to get his base off. And this helps a little bit, but that's actually going to help you come on top. As I come here, I'm going to either bail and try to get into a mount, or push myself further over and get like a knee slice or whatever. Okay? You just want to get on top. Sweep them, get on top. Okay? Any questions on that? Alright, hands up. 1, 2, 3.